When Mbappe accepted the role of striker, Vinicius, Rodrigo and Bellingham formed the four horsemen of the apocalypse, the bomber. After all, Mbappe's role at Grand Maris was explained when coach Carlo Ancelotti himself confirmed his use of the Ninja Turtle in the new season. That the Italian strategist could turn Mbappe from a mere winger into a killer striker like the way Cristiano Ronaldo evolved before. So what calculations has Kinkaklo made to optimize the strength of M3P and other stars, as well as is his arrangement effective? Let's join me, a Minty coach, to learn about the operating scheme of Galactic Wars 3.0 next season and the interesting stories surrounding it. Recently, in a program produced by John Abimican, the King of Champions League Carlo Ancelotti openly shared his plans for Mbappé's position next season. I think he should play in the highest position, in front of the attack, very wide, 68 meters wide. We have to cover this 68 meters with the players in front. Thus, King Carlo has answered the questions of millions of football fans about the formation he will operate when there are up to 4 monsters in the gate, and especially the position of the new signing Kylian Mbappe. In fact, the Italian athlete is famous for his Ho-am-I attacking style. He always gives his players freedom within the framework. This is not the first time Ancelotti has led the Jamari Galaxy, and he knows what he needs to do to make the stars connect. In his sharing, the Los Blancos Coaching Association said that Mbappe will play the highest position but can be completely flexible to postpone during the match. The presence of Pape will more or less affect the other satellite positions around the number 9. Calito also did not hesitate to share his ideas for the Magic Throne. He wants to establish himself at Real Madrid by the new league. If I ask you where Vinicius played last season, it's hard to say. He didn't just play on the left wing, he moved. The key for attacking players is mobility. Sometimes they can play on the wing, sometimes in the middle. Bellingham sometimes played on the left, sometimes in the middle, sometimes on the right. Rodrigo starts most of the games on the right, sometimes I play him on the left. So the important thing is the ability to move. For Calito, the block he wants to aim for is a block where the provinces can exchange any number of blocks to create a breakthrough. Expansion has always been a unique quality in the physics of the Italian strategy. For the quartet of Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo Goes and Bellingham, freedom, comfort and versatility are the criteria of the former captain of AC Milan. I want to give them freedom, they have to be able to control the game. We played against Man City with Vinicius and Rodrigo on the left channel because we thought we could take advantage. We weren't too worried about where Mbappe would play. I think that's right, the important thing is the mobility up front. In his first period leading the Royal Team Tibania, it was Ancelotti who connected the talented BBC trio and created the goal-scoring machine Ronaldo. Since 2014, CR7 has completely changed his playing style. Instead of the old-fashioned passing outside the penalty area, he has passed to his lover to increase efficiency. Perhaps with a solid Rado like Mbappe, the French captain will also aim to create a great performance like the man. At Euro 2004, Mbappe still persisted with the half-wing, breakthrough style of play, but he often had to fall into 1v2, 1v3 situations and could not create any surprises. The same thing happened at Paris Saint-Germain, when the Frenchman always received special care without support. In addition, the attacking elements of Les Bleus or in Paris do not create constant dangers to pull the opponent's defense, luring Pape to take advantage of his terrifying speed. Talking about this issue, the French team captain also frankly shared, "Why don't I run behind anymore? That depends." Into the team, a striker must always adapt to every situation with his teammates and their characteristics. Many people talk about the match that we were waiting for when I arrived in the middle of the country, but we have different players. For example, we have Pol Pot 3 in the middle. With him, you just have to bow, run, call the ball and you know that the ball will come to you. When combined with Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, it is Pape who will benefit the most, because the opponent's defense cannot only pay attention to this. In addition, all three are players who can always change positions flexibly, but with a superior finishing ability. Ninja Duo is sure to be the man to lead the Whites next season. Besides the joy of owning one of the best attacking players in the squad, fans of the Spanish royal football are also worried that Mbappe will not be happy to be asked to play in a new position. The former PSG star is famous for his arrogance. He has also criticized Julian Fulcertino in the past when he disagreed with his tactics. However, when coming to Royal, the French captain can rest assured with the cool hand of Carlo Ancelotti. He has created micromachines like Drogba, Ronaldo, Lewandowski and is a master of the US-China attack. Looking at how the Italian coach used Bellingham in a completely new role last season and successfully raised the English star on the offensive front, he admired and once again took off his hat. The boy will also be a name that cannot be ignored in Realm's attack next season. There have been rumors that Ancelotti will return the number 5 to his usual central midfield position. But experts still believe that Bellingham will join Vini, Rodrigo and Mbappe to form a super quartet in attack. The world was once stunned by the excellence of the BBC MSN trio in the last decade. But who would have thought that there would be a quartet combined together? In the 2K3 to 2K4 season, Los Blancos mainly used the 442 diamond formation with Vinicius Rodrigo as the two strikers. Bellingham played as an attacking midfielder or as a number 9. How to constantly change positions with the two Brazilian stars. The comprehensive skill set allows all three to be comfortable in any position, and the horse defense is always mixed up with their unexpected movements. So what if there are up to 4 people constantly changing positions on the front line? We cannot know. King Carlo will use the names on the stars. But if the idea of combining and flexing the positions of 4 people becomes a reality, then Real Madrid has become the most worth watching football place in the world. Imagine each opponent's defense will have to constantly face different stars. Each person has a characteristic, a playing style. This will be a difficult problem for any football player in the world. However, Reign also has many tactics to deploy with the stars in the lineup. They could continue with the extremely successful 4-4-2 diamond formation. Pape will directly replace Pro Brugo to play alongside Vinicius in the island position. The second will be Bellingham's support. Besides, it is not excluded that Ancelotti will move Bellingham to play as a box-to-box midfielder in the middle of the field and let the trio shine in the 4-3-3 formation. And even more adventurous, the Italian can also use the 4-2-3-1 formation with Tchouaméni combined with Camavinga or Van Beek below to support the 4 Bellingham, Vini, Mbappe and Rodrigo up front. Whatever Real Madrid choose next season, it is certain that it will be built on a foundation of freedom, flexibility and creativity. Using too many attacking options in the squad will bring a pleasant headache to the players who are looking for a lot of money. As for Julian Park, he will be the one who benefits the most because now he will no longer have to fall into a lonely situation in the attack like the 5 months in his homeland. Remember how the French captain shone when playing alongside Messi and Neymar. There is no reason for him to fail when playing with the talented Vinicius, Bellingham or Rodrigo. Winning the Champions League and becoming the striker who has scored the most clean goals in history is my ambition. Pape's strong assertion from 2022 has shown the world the great ambition of the French super luxury. Surely everyone knows that he came to Los Blancos because he knew that the Spanish royal intelligence could elevate him like what they did with Ronaldo, Benzema or Modric. I found a poor guy and now, we'll just leave one word I'll tell you, this guy is my best man.